Hello, beautiful souls. Again, I'm coming on again. We're live. Hello. I wanted to share an up download that I've been receiving. I'm like, how do we start? Okay. Today I'm going to share why it's so important to clear past energy, trauma, fear out of your body. We're going to talk about how it interferes with your manifestations, how it works in your nervous system, and why it's so important to be present with your body. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. My name is Soraya. I'm a shaman life coach, certified life coach, esoteric teacher, and I am here to share all the nitty gritty with you. And today is a vulnerable share. I went live because it might be deep. Okay. 10 or 15 years ago, I was in a very, very, very abusive relationship. And the man almost took my life, broke my arm. And in that fight, there was a Danko placed. And my children and I were removed from our home that we had been building. And my dog and my cat in a bag of stuff right around Thanksgiving time, probably 15 years ago or so. This energy is something that I have been present with and clearing for a long time, but I didn't see it. This is how this energy works. When trauma is stored in the body, it's not something that you see, it's something that you feel. Upon moving to this new place in Wisconsin, I've been alone. I've been a single mom, building a business, being present and healing and changing. Every time the first of the month comes around, my nervous system goes into complete and total dire panic. And I fear I'm going to lose my children. I fear I'm going to lose our life. I fear we're going to be homeless. And this fear comes through my body and it's uncontrollable. This is how trauma works in the body. This is something that I have been unweaving for the past 7 months. So I've really been unweaving it the whole time, but this specific experience, I've been unweaving it for 7 months. And today I've sat with it again, and I had a bit of panic come forward, and I came home to the children to check on them, of course, and I was at work, and I just sat to witness myself, my energy, my body. Now, in the esoteric teachings that I've been sharing, we've been talking about the chakra system. And when we up-level our energy, when we're manifesting, when we're co-creating, when we're creating shifts and changes, we have to release the toxic energy out of our body. Today we were talking about the 13th chakra and how your light comes into your body and starts to point at the shadows, and they start to project in your reality. This is what happened today. The owner of the building came in and said, I need you to move your truck because we have the fireworks tonight. Super beautiful, super innocent. But in my body, I felt urgency. In my body, I felt urgency. And I was present for the whole thing. I was conscious for the whole thing. I was able to witness, but your brain shuts off when you have those experiences. Your frontal lobe literally shuts off. And you go into flight, fight, or freeze. This is a normal part of the nervous system. PTSD, complex PTSD, these things come through the body and the nervous system. And when I got home, I just sat with it. And I'm clearing this energy from my liver, from my left-hand side, and my neck, and being very, very present. I really sat with my beautiful past self. She was a strong woman who was trying to hold on to her relationship and what she thought was a family and what she thought was love. And I witnessed her today in the unfurling of my energy. I witnessed her today in the depths of my nervous system freaking out for the last 7 months. And today I was able to sit and witness the love that I am and have experienced, and the deep honor of, I see you, right? I see you. And this is really important to remember as you're going through the healing process, as you're up-leveling, as you're healing, as you're changing, as you're shifting. It's important to remember we don't have to dig in shadow work. Shadow work can become an addiction, and bypassing into a higher spiritual consciousness is also an addiction. So it's really important to be present. You don't have to dig. These things come forward. That experience in my nervous system was the trigger, and I just had to be present and allow it to unfurl itself through my nervous system. When you're doing the work, when you're showing up as a meditating and clearing your energy and swamping, I share that in the coursework that I have opened the membership to. Swamping and wisps, helping your nervous system, helping your subconscious. All of these tools naturally draw that toxin, that fear out of your body. It's a natural process of up-leveling yourself to the higher manifestations. Now, also a side note, when that fear is in your body, it's hard to receive because your nervous system is in a space of fight, fight, or freeze. And it's hard to receive when you're in that space because your nervous system is in shutdown. So these tools that I've been sharing with you and these tools in the membership aren't just for the beginning shadow work. They're not just for somebody just getting on their purpose or just learning their spiritual gifts. These are tools to help you throughout your whole life. If you've experienced past trauma, if you've experienced inner child trauma, if you've had a car accident, if you have toxins build up in your body, if you're sick, if you're anxious, if you have mental illness or addiction, if you have these experiences in your life and body, it's a reflection of the energy within your system and within your nervous system. So this is a reminder that being present with you is being a healer and being present with all of you and allowing yourself to be present as you work it through your body. Hello, Shelley. Welcome. I was just talking about my near-death experience and abusive relationship that I am clearing out of my body. Yeah, just being really gentle, allowing myself to be present. When these things come up in our body, when the flight, fight, or freeze comes up, it's unknowingly, it's unconscious many times. But being present with yourself, your body's going to show you where that pain or where that experience is going to bring you to. And as you work these traumas or experiences or anxieties or self-destructive thoughts, as you work them out of your body, you are the gift. And that is doing the work. So today when I felt the pressure to come home and check on my kids and make sure they were okay, being present with myself was the first step. This first step is being present with you and trusting your body, trusting the tools that you have, trusting the tools that you're learning, and working that out of your body, working that out of your nervous system. Your nervous system is still in the past trauma. Your body is still holding on to it. And that yoga and affirmations and all these spiritual tools are really, really great. But if it's not working it out of the fascia, out of your nervous system and out of your body in a somatic way, then you're not getting to the root of the wound. Then you're not getting to the root of the pain or the experience. So I invite you into presence with your body. And it doesn't matter, like I said, if it was a car accident or severe life or death experiences. These things store in your body. They call it PTSD, complex PTSD. They call it anxiety. They call it neurodivergence. They call it all these different things. But it's really your body's way of communicating with you and asking you for help. As I prepare myself, I'm getting dressed to go out for the fireworks. It's your body's way of asking for a little love, asking for a little presence, and asking for you to be present with it. So I hope that was helpful, beautiful souls. This is just another deep reminder of why doing the work is so important. Another big part of that, to finish this up when it comes to manifestations. My manifestations are coming in. I'm a master manifester. I always have been, as are all of you. All of you can manifest anything you want when the body is clear and you're conscious of what you're bringing in. It's why these esoteric and shaman tools that I share in my mentorship are so powerful. These tools are life-changing. But my body was getting ready to receive these new manifestations. It's like, okay, we're releasing this slowly. We're releasing this slowly. We're releasing this slowly. And part of that for me has been financial instability, creating a safe home for my children, creating a safe home for myself and my inner child and my nervous system, knowing that my bills are paid on time, knowing that we have food in the fridge. And these are simple human things. But for some people who have had trauma in their experiences, who have had trauma in their past, it's a solid thing to know that they have that and to feel stable in that. And it might sound super simple, but to have that in the nervous system is a huge part of manifestations. To know that you're okay is a huge part of being able to receive the abundance of the universe, being able to receive your inheritance as a soul being. And if you're in a push-pull paradigm or anxiety, or your nervous system is shut down, or you're bypassing something, then you're not receiving. You're in a space of shutdown, which is totally okay. It's totally okay to go into those spaces of healing. But when it's time to receive, being present with your body is important. And allowing the energy to unfurl. Today, when I was at the wellness center, I put on some ecstatic dance. And that was my break time. We did a static dance, and I started working on the fans that I was working on, the smudging fans, to be on my site very soon for sale. But that was unfurling the energy. But first it has to be presence, being presence with yourself, giving yourself time to shut off the phone and be present with your body. Is there pains? Is there anxieties? Is there frustration? That's okay. Being present. Pulling yourself into the table, the seat of your table, the seat of your divinity, where all of you is valid, and all of you is the gift. And everything that you've gone through is a part of that gift. And I'm here to help you receive that. If anybody is curious about more of my work, the pages are going to be uploaded in a couple days, but reach out and message me. I haven't been pushing hard to make sure a lot of the websites and stuff are out. I've been very present with building community and myself, which is important. But reach out to me. Don't be shy. Ask a question. The emails are going out soon. The last ones didn't work very well. It's totally fine. We're here to create connection. If you have questions, ask. If you want to learn some of these tools, if you feel somewhere on your journey where maybe one tool would be helpful and you're not ready for all of them, that's totally fine. Just reach out. Now, I love you, beautiful souls. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, I don't know if I want to call it Independence Day, because independence isn't really healthy and colonization isn't really healthy either. Have a really beautiful holiday, I guess. We're going to go see fireworks because we are celebrating unity. Unity. How can we create connections in unity? I love you, beautiful souls. Yes. Yes. Have a good night. Blessed be.